Hey, my name is Alan from Hawkdive, and today I'm going to be showing you 3 tools that can help you, or actually you can use to remove objects on your photos, such as people walking by. Maybe there are some people on the background of yours, or maybe there are things that you want to remove, like you have a sponsorship and suddenly you have like a McDo um, food on your background, but you're sponsored by Jollibee. Then you might want to remove the McDo one. Does that make sense? Maybe my guitar, I want to remove it from behind me. And yeah, I'm gonna be showing you those in this tutorial video. Um, let's hop right onto my desktop. So now that we are on my desktop, as you can see, you can probably see the first program that we're gonna be using, but I'll explain more in a little bit. But first of all, I want you to hop into your browser because this is the main thing that we're gonna be using on taking objects away from our photos. We can go over to our website, and the first thing that you see here is Adobe Photoshop. Yep, you've seen it on my desktop. It's the main tool that I use for editing a lot of photos and a lot of different things that I gotta edit, of course. But it is a Creative Cloud subscription base. You can do a 14-day free trial, but it starts at $20 US. Unless you're a student, there are some ways to actually get it for free for like 2 years or for a year, or like a big student discount. That thing I'm not really knowledgeable of, but this is Photoshop, and you get Creative Cloud, you download it, you install it, and you're gonna have an exe file. We're gonna check that one the last, but let's first check out about cleanup.picture. This is an AI tool. As you can see, retouch images in seconds with incredible quality. As you can see, before, after, the person who edited this photo removed this part of the stone or rock. This part of the photo was removed right here. So basically, it is for free to use, but it is not fully free. If you go here on the pricing, for free it is unlimited images, but the resolution is always only limited to 720p. Now we have the pro version, which has unlimited images, unlimited resolution, and a higher quality refiner. Flip Drop Pro, Pro, Image Upscaler, Background Removal Pro, Web Editor Pro, Clip Drop iOS Pro, and Android Pro at once. Now this is the main, you know, the main selling here would be this one, of course, but for all of us right now, we're going to be using the free version because it's the easiest to use. Anyway, let's just use the trial with samples here since I don't have a. You know what? Wait, give me a Slack. Wait, give me a Slack. Give me a moment. I'll take a quick screenshot of me to this recording. Wait, give me a moment. All right, I took a quick recording or a video or a photo of me, and this is my sample image. There's a sample image, side view of me, my guitar, a lot of different objects in the background, and we're gonna be removing mostly the guitar, this mirror, and this little thing right here. Don't mind the flying hair. I just I don't know. I keep doing that. I need the haircut. So right here we have the sample image. What we're gonna do is head over to the website, of course. Let's first try it with this one, with the object removal sample photo that they have. You see, you have a brush, simple as it probably gets. You can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can click the erase tool, make the brush size bigger, you can make the brush size smaller to be more refined. So let's just say I want to remove the hand. I'm gonna highlight the hand. It should, in a few here, delete this. Boom. Now we got the hanger on. I want a smaller brush. We can hold Control on our keyboard and then scroll. Then we can hold spacebar to drag. So remove these. I'm not yet done, but okay. As soon as you let go, it's gonna apply the effect. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, I'm right there. Having a little hard time on the edges, but you get the idea. It is as simple as it gets right here. You know what? For a quick one, without even, you know, polishing it, as easy as that. You got the hanger remove in the hands. You literally have a floating check. Start new. Now let's drag our sample photo. And then let's just do continue with standard definition, because we cannot use this one because we would have to have the pro. So let's say I just want to remove the guitar and everything on the background. Remove this. I want to remove this. I tapped out of the window. I'm sorry. Just wait for it. Boom. Remove that. Again, all on the website. You literally have to pay for nothing here. You just want quick photos, quick objects to be deleted. Like, boom. Easy as that. Now I have a blank wall. I don't have that. I have a blank wall. Of course, there's going to be some stuff that you can fix by just, repeatedly pressing on it, making it smoother and whatnot. So, but yeah, see how easy this one is? Super easy. Now, what if I want to download the photo? You can click it right here. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. This one shows you the before and after. You can just toggle it on and off. But to download it, click the download button. Boom, sample images cleanup. You have it right here. Let's name it the cleanup pictures. Pictures. Boom. We have this. It's so clean, but again, standard definition or standard definition. The size would be 720 by 408. The real size of my screenshot is 95. Not too far off, but you get the idea. Now let's move on to the next website, which is called the SnapEdit App. Again, nothing to download. You can literally try it again on one of the images. As you can see, doing a sample right here, usually the most used case. If you got a good photo, but there are people or like extra designs. Let's see here. So we can press on one of these. You can try it. I want to remove every one of these. For this one on SnapEdit, that app, you can literally just highlight all at once. Maybe I want to zoom in a little bit. How do I? Oh, nope. Undo. Yep. Cool. Kind of need a way here to, zoom into the little part, but it's not allowing me. I don't know if it's my keyboard binder or whatnot. Let's just say I want you removed. We're going to do a very rough cut here. This is it. That's everything. We just click remove. Bada bing, bada boom. As easy as that. Original, before, after. Easy as that. You can quickly download, but of course, what we want to do here is my own photo test. So we click on sample image, we upload it here, we got it, and we want to see the file size. The first thing to do is, of course, delete what we want to delete. What I like about this website over cleanup pictures is that I can literally highlight everything at once without just using one drag. You get what I mean? Unlike earlier, every time we let go of the mouse, it just removes everything. So click remove, boom, bada bing, bada boom. We still have the little kind of stuff here, like a dirt of some sort. Gonna press remove, and then it did it. Easy as 1, 2, and 3. Now to download it, of course, we just click download, and then now we got another sample image here. Let's just call it SnapEdit. SnapEdit samples. Check it out. Boom, easy as that. Now what I want to compare is the size of the photo. This one kept it almost, I think, at the same quality as what we have. Yeah, it kept the resolution without you having to pay for anything. Literally just works. I would like to know if you have to pay for stuff, but right here, right now, I don't really see a payment of some sort. It's just free. Is SnapEdit free? Currently, SnapEdit is completely free. Allows you to open photos. Allows download an HP. It will cost you a lot of money if you use similar products. Yeah, that is true. So at this point of recording, SnapEdit is free, but how they phrased it sounds like they might go not free for the future. But hey, we can move on to Photoshop. Everybody knows Photoshop. I'm not gonna go into detail, but it's a subscription-based program. But there's a lot more things that you can do than just remove photos. But the main use of Photoshop for this specific video is to remove photos. So let's do it. Let's open up Photoshop. Let us wait for it to load up, of course. Okay, cool. Now we got, Photoshop open. And what we can do is click on new file. Actually, let's just drag our photo here, sample image. We don't have other samples. We're just going to use our main samples. And this is Photoshop. We're literally in Photoshop right now. There's the main window. This is the toolbar. We have a lot of layering. This is the default workload, I think. I can change the essentials window. This is how it would be laid out if you just installed Photoshop today. And we want to remove this. There are a lot of different ways to remove it. We can use the spot healing brush tool. Basically, it's the same thing as what those websites did. Let me just do a little bit of lower hardness. Oh wait, no. We want full on hardness for this one. And then we want to do content aware on type. We can also do proximity match. I think that would fit. But nowadays content aware fill is just so good that we literally just have to use that all the time. As you can see, we did proximity match and it tried looking for my head instead. So we're going to do content aware, but instead of using the spot healing brush tool, the quickest way, instead of you see, if I do this, and then we're going to select this again, select that. That is not as clean. And, you can still see a lot of those stuff. We can just do this, do that again, boom, fixed it. And now we're done. But that's more job than what those sites did. But the thing is, this is just some easy task. And there are a lot of different ways you can do it with Photoshop. You can be lazy as just this. You can literally just hover over the whole stuff, that, and then hold shift to add another object. Boom. Now we click right click. We do content aware fill. And now we want to highlight everything that is, the wall. I'm just going to remove some parts right here. Hold space bar, scroll wheel is how it goes. Press apply, press OK, boom, now you're done. And then it is as clean as what the website did. And it creates a whole layer just for that part. But where Photoshop's shine the brightest is not only that, it can do a lot more. Let me just do that. Right here, if we do adjustments, there are a lot of different things that you can do. You can edit out the photo, you can color correct the photo, or you can do advanced removal of stuff. You can be really into it, if that makes sense. Like let's say this one, I can use the patch tool. We can use the spot healing brush tool first. And let's just say I want to remove this edge part. I'm going to do this, right? So you can do that, like that. Then, oh wait, I'm sorry. What if I want to remove this bottom part, right? That's not just going to work. That is what we're usually going to do with websites. But it did kind of work, but it didn't really work that well. What I'm going to do is hover using the polygon and lasso tool, make a square that would fit the window of that. And then I'm just going to remove it just like that. Do another content aware fill. As you can see, it did look for this thing, which we do not want. We just want the wall. Boom, apply. That is the quickest way. I didn't really check if that's going to match, but you get the idea of what I've done. I just want to remove that part, lower it down, and there's a lot more that Photoshop can do. You can also match patterns. You can also use the patch tool. Very useful if you want to copy something over. Copy those. Copy that part. Put it in there. I want my eye in there. Put it in there. That's a little creepy. We're not going to do that, but you get the idea. Photoshop has a lot more to offer than those websites, but these websites are also already great for removing just background, especially SnapEdit. But those are some websites that I am going to provide you for today. Again, hopefully you did learn a thing or two about this video, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. I am testing out the algorithm here, making a video that is not reaching 20 minutes. So if you do like a shorter form, a little bit shorter form content in this YouTube channel at Hawk Dive, then make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, share it with your friends. Check out the article that I've written in conjunction with this article and my other articles and other Hawk Dive writers' articles at the Hawk Dive website over at the description below. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.